By understanding and applying some simple principles, you can extend your lifespan, how long you live, and your health span, the quality of your life. Although many factors impact a person's risk of heart disease, over 90% of these factors are within your power to influence. It might surprise you to know that most people will develop some kind of heart disease at some point in their life. But that doesn't automatically mean you will die from it. One way of looking at it is, the key is to die as old as possible with heart disease and not from it. Achieving that goal is about looking at the factors that increase your risk of heart disease and considering what to do to delay the onset of the condition for as long as possible. We can never entirely eliminate the risk of heart disease, but we can certainly reduce it considerably. This audiobook is about understanding the factors that increase a person's risk of heart disease and how to reduce that risk. The benefits of improved heart health. Crucially, when you do all that is necessary to reduce your risk of heart disease, two other important things also happen. 1. Your quality of life, especially in later years, is likely to increase as you will have improved your health span and your ability to do the things that you wish to do. 2. By reducing your cardiovascular risk, you will also reduce your risk of the other leading causes of death, including many cancers, respiratory diseases, and dementia. The following factors are also key in terms of reducing your risk of other health conditions. Not all smokers get lung cancer, but 80 to 90% of those with lung cancer were prior smokers. Therefore, not smoking greatly reduces your risk of the two leading causes of death. Obesity is a major risk factor for heart disease, but after smoking, it is also the second leading cause of preventable cancers. Combined smoking and obesity account for 50% of all preventable cancers. Exercise is a cornerstone of heart disease prevention, but it is estimated that 1 in 10 cancers are associated with insufficient physical activity. Regular exercisers are about 11% less likely to develop cancer than those who do not exercise frequently. Most of the topics discussed in this audiobook include things that almost every person can do. Some of the approaches discussed here will require that you work with your doctor or allied health professional. A smaller number of patients will need to work with a specialist heart doctor, but most patients can do most of the work themselves in collaboration with their doctor. Good heart health is not just good for the heart, it's also good for so many other conditions, and that is why we prioritize it. Health span. Health span is a measure of the quality of your life as you age. To optimize health span, you should aim to maintain the quality of how you move in the world and also the quality of your cognition, the absence of dementia. The amazing thing is that when you put in the effort to increase your lifespan, you will also automatically increase your health span. Heart anatomy. Your heart supplies blood to your entire body, and most importantly, to itself. Let's take a look at the various components of what is the most vital of all organs. The heart is a remarkable organ made up of many different parts that constantly work in tandem with each other. Your heart is located in the center of your chest between both lungs. It is often falsely assumed it is on the left side of your chest, but this is only where the heartbeat is most noticeably felt. The structure of the heart, understanding the anatomy of the heart, requires understanding the structure of the organ and its own blood supply. There are 4 major heart chambers, 2 on the left and 2 on the right. The top chambers are thin-walled structures called atria that accept blood from the body's peripheries and lungs. The 2 bottom chambers are called ventricles and are muscular structures that eject blood out of the heart into the body's circulation and lungs. Between these chambers are 4 heart valves. On the right side of the heart, the tricipit valve separates the right atrium and ventricle, and the pulmonary valve sits at the outflow of the right ventricle. On the left side of the heart, the mitral valve separates the left atrium and left ventricle, and the aortic valve sits at the outflow section of the left ventricle. The main vessels that supply blood to the right heart chambers are the inferior and superior vena cava, which drain blood from the upper and lower parts of the body. The blood leaves the right side of the heart via the pulmonary artery to supply the lungs and is then returned to the left atrium via 4 pulmonary veins.